Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Park. I am your host, Paul Rodriguez, and this is my personal audio log recorded content. Happy November! It is freezing here in Vancouver, and we recently just got some snow, and I am not looking forward to the winter. Not yet, at least, Mother Nature gave us very, very little warning. Goes to show that everyone should be doing their best to prevent global warming. Daily reminder to recycle, stop wasting stuff, brush your teeth. I don't know what that last one has to do with the environment, but I just want to make a little PSA. But anyways, I hope everything is going well in your lives right now. Everything is going well for me currently. I'm very, very content with my life so far right now. But for this episode, I guess I want to share about the time in my life where I wasn't as happy. Maybe share about some stories back from like elementary school or something like that. Maybe split this episode into two episodes or something. Make the same topic next week. Excuse me for my stuttering. I'm really kind of rushing this episode. I'm recording the Monday before this goes up. I usually record it during the week. But anyways, going on, I know I've probably touched on it a couple episodes before. I don't really remember, but I just like looking into the details of my memories. So elementary school, I've never been blessed with amazing friendships, and oh my gosh, I feel like I say this all the time, so I apologize if it's annoying and I just repeat myself always. But anyways, I would have friends that I would hang out with on the regular, the type that you'd pretty much be obligated to see because you go to school together. And I love them, honestly. Like, I thought they were great. I really wanted to associate myself with them because, they were the more known group of people. I wanted to be included in that circle of being cool or being popular. Very, very elementary school stuff, very elementary school mindset. But these guys, despite hanging out a lot and chilling on the walks home after school, we never really were the best of friends. I guess that's just the way it goes. I was outcast a lot. These guys would sometimes go out of their way to kind of ditch me and when I'm walking with them just to mess with me, and I really didn't understand why. I mean, I didn't understand why at the time, but I think in episode 2 I talked about this, but I'm not making this to call anyone out for teasing me and treating me like crap in the early years of my life. In the end, I really feel like it really strengthened my character, and I got to realize that I'm just a bad human being. And I think the one instance in about grade 7, I owed my friend $20. I think it was for a movie or something like that. And right now I'll let you know that it took the intervention of a teacher for me to pay him back. Man, I was such a douchebag. So I remember it was pizza day at school, and we would have pizza order forms, and for those that forget to bring their order forms, they can bring in money and choose to buy some extra pizza. And the way that I ended up having money that day, because I usually have my parents fill out the form and send money for pizza, but I think I convinced one of my parents that day to just give me money so I could buy extra pizza, and so I had a $20 bill on me that day. Funny enough, it was actually because, I asked for the money because I wanted to give that money back to my friend because I owed him. But it was not until I flaunted it in his face for a little bit before actually trying to give it back. So I was calling him from the classroom window, just flailing the $20 bill and like, you can't get this, bro. Come at me. it really got him worked up and angry because I've owed him for about a month now, and he just wanted his $20 back. And keep in mind, $20 is a lot for a 12-year-old. And him and his other friends, they started chasing me around the school. They dropped their basketball game or whatever they were doing, and forgive me because I might get some of these details wrong. If any of you that were involved in this thing happen to listen to this episode. Anyways, they were chasing me around school, and I was definitely not a healthy child, so they all easily caught up to me and might have got into an altercation, which a teacher saw. So then we both got in trouble. But, me more so because I had the money that I owed him and chose not to give it back. Probably because, they caught up to me so easily and I was just a little salty about it. But I remember just sitting in the back room with the teacher crying. Oh, gross. That does not sound good out of context. But anyways, sorry. Anyways, I was acting like a little prick, just trying to give reasons on why I won't give the money back. Like, oh, I'm using it for this weekend for another movie, or, oh, I'm going shopping. And that teacher, he grilled me so hard. Like, boy, you're not even going on a date anytime soon. You don't need that money. Like, okay, like, why'd you even bring the money to school if you're not going to buy anything? Right? Because that was the original plan, to just give it back to him, but I was being mean. I was being a big jerk. Anyways, so yeah, I ended up giving that money back to him as planned, as well as an apology for causing such trouble. Point is, I have a hard time knowing how to treat friends, because to me, I see everyone should have someone like that. Everyone should have a friend from their childhood, like a friend that's been there since day one. And then when I look back on it, I realize that I don't really have one of those. But then I think about it again, and I realize, you know what? It's never too late to start establishing life-giving friendships. I've talked about the youth community that I serve, and I just want to emphasize how big of a part it is, and how it has changed me for the better. I feel like I get along more with people. I feel very comfortable when socializing for once without the fear of judgment. I'm an open book now. I like being vulnerable to people that won't expect too much of me, and they're there for me and I'll be there for them. Just ask. And I don't know, if I like you enough, I'll do it myself. But yeah, I'm still trying to work it out, reaching out to people, all the while trying to balance my studies and work and service in the youth community, as well as this podcast too. It's a hard thing to do. I've considered to skip a week here and there, just to take a rest between episodes. But it's okay. I still find it really fulfilling to do these every week, and I really don't regret anything when recording and writing, episodes, other than just wishing there's more time on the clock to really go in depth. But as I said, I really want to push these out every week. So my podcast scripts, they can be kind of a blurb. But yeah, hoping to get a couple more guests in here while I can over the next 9 episodes, officially into the latter half of the first couple of releases. But anyways, I guess that's it for this week. Tune in next week while I try to make this schedule work out for me, and maybe update you guys on what's going on in my life right now. So good day, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are, and thank you all for visiting.
arc.